Hi everybody, today I'm going to review and talk about the GripScale by eBags. And the reason I bought this is because when I fly and when my parents fly, and we do fly quite frequently, now with the weight restriction, it's quite the hassle to not pass the 50-pound limit. So I bought this. I mean, there's always the way where you go on a scale, weigh yourself, then go on the scale holding the suitcase, and this way you know what the tear is. But I was looking for an easier solution, and this is it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unpack this, I'm going to show you the product, and then I'm going to show you some tests that I've done on it to show how accurate it is, because let's face it, that's really important, especially when they're really sticklers as far as that 50-pound limit. They really want their extra money. Alright, so it comes in this nice tube, and I like how it says new on the bottom. I mean, do they have tubes that say used? I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. But it's made in China. Let's open it up. Comes in this bubble wrap, and this is how it looks like. It also came with the batteries in a separate little pouch that you had to stick them out, and this is how they go in. Just put them like this and slide them in. And these are pretty common CR2032 batteries. I suspect they will last for quite a while. So this is the construction, and you can see the size compared to my hand. But let me get a ruler. It's at about 13.5 centimeters in length, or a little over 5 inches in length. And the width is 3 centimeters, or just about. Now let me also weigh the entire thing, because if you're traveling, I would think you would take this with you, and it's important that this doesn't add too much weight to your travel. Alright, so say you're only grabbing the actual item, it will be 115 grams or 0.254 pounds. Now, if you decide to grab the entire capsule, which I would recommend to do because it would protect it, it would weigh at 0.4 pounds or 183 grams. Also inside the package, there's an instruction manual and some specification, and it's really easy to follow. This one is rated between 0.6 pounds and 110 pounds, really wide range for weight. And I like the fact that it has a 30-second auto turn off. It also comes with a speaker, a little speaker that gives you a little beep when it stabilizes, so you don't have to look at the display. So as I was saying, this is the device. Let me turn it on. It is a backlit display, and you just heard the beep. And it's quite easy to change between pounds and grams or kilograms by just when it's turned on, a long press will change it. So a long press, and that's it. And if you want to turn it off, just a single press. The button has quite a resistance, so I don't see it accidentally pressing while it's in your bag. I mean, it could. Really, ideally, they should have made a switch to turn it on and off, but they didn't, and that's why I also recommend that if you're traveling, put it in a pouch so it doesn't accidentally press. The way it works is that you loop this thing around the handle and just lift as if this is the handle. So let's go to the testing portion of this segment, and I'll come back with the conclusion after. Alright, so I have a scale here, and I have these weights. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab 10 pounds at a time, put them on the scale, and compare them to this one. So let's start. I'm going to calibrate this one. These come at 9.8 pounds. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to tie the weight to this, There we go. Reset it. So this one shows 10 pounds. Now, because the resolution of both of them is 0.2 pounds, we're in good range. So now we'll add two more, and these two weigh at... Okay, this right now is at 20.2 pounds. Alright, so first measurement, I got 19.8. This should show 20.2. So let me redo it and see if we're getting a different measurement. Again, I got a 19.8. Alright, so let me add another 10 pounds to it, see what happens. So it fluctuated between 30 and 30.2. And this came at 29.8. Let me reset it and lift it up again. Again, it came out at 29.8. So now I'm going to add another 10 pounds, and we're going to be at 40 pounds. Alright, so this comes at 40.2. And lift. And this came at 40. And again, it came at 40. There we go. And for the last 10 pounds, and this came at 50.2. So now it's at 0. Flip it around, hook it up, and lift. So you know what? I actually think that this one is more accurate than the step-on scale, because these are supposed to be exactly 50 pounds in total. Alright, so let's go to the conclusion part. Alright, so hopefully you can see from the testing that this little device is pretty accurate. And you should always leave 0.2 or even 0.4 pounds as a buffer, just in case. Also, another method is to put some stuff in the external zippers of the suitcase if you have one, and then you can always take a little and put it in your carry-on bags. Now, the reason I picked this one is specifically because it had this type of hook instead of a dangling hook from the middle. I just thought that this would be more compact and less prone to breaking, since it doesn't have that big hook that needs to latch on the handle. Ergonomically, I think it's well designed. It was easy to hold, easy to lift, and overall very nice packaging and a reasonable price. So long term, I can't comment on it. As with all my reviews, I usually overlay some information over the video with annotation, and I tend to update and tell you how a device works long term. I think it's well built, so I suspect that it will last for a long time if properly handled. I would again recommend putting it in the tube that it came with. And that's about it. If you have any comments, if you have products that you've tried and you really like, put it in the comment box. Please thumb up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Till next time.